Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Ruby and my Mono Water Run. And it's time to make our way down to the next area. Yep, we're heading to Lilycove. And yeah, we might as well battle a few people along the way since I'm trying to raise up some levels on Dauntless now. Yeah, I got done with Grumpig, so I hit up to level 34, learned Psychic, and then just let it evolve. So I was like, you know what? Might as well. I mean, it can't hurt anything, right? So, yeah. We now have, a pig. A real pig, instead of a baby pig. Jeez. All this talk about pigs mean he wants to get a guinea pig, but probably shouldn't do that. I'd have to go out and make a whole new cage for such a thing. And I honestly don't know if I want to buy a bunch of storage cubes and get stuff for like signs and whatnot and cut up to make, a proper home for 2 guinea pigs. There's a lot of time investment in something like that. I mean, it took me like 2 hours to make the bin cages last time, if not closer to 3. I mean, the more I was working on it, the faster it got since I started to get into the groove of things, but I imagine if I wanted to build a storage cage, to hold some guinea pigs, it'd probably take me a little bit of trial and error to get down, right? Of course, once you've done it a few times, that stuff usually just all falls into place, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not going to get much experience if I have to share it. The one downside to sharing is caring in games like this. It takes forever to now level something up. But Dauntless needs to be dragged, up by the bootstraps if he must, to a respectable level. I can't leave him, his current level, forever, because I won't get anything out of him if he can't, survive an attack or two. Well, it's not hard when I put most of my levels into one Pokemon. I mean, Poseidon's getting close, Elite 4 levels here. I mean, the Elite 4 is like around level 50 or so I'm not that far off at this point. Yeah, make your move, Ninja Boy. Tsunano. Interesting name. Well, now, I think there's only one response to this. Drown it. Stinking ground type. I mean, bug types are usually, neutral damage against water, but that one's like, no, I want to be bug ground, so I can evolve into a bug flying type and surprise people. I'm gonna say no. Yes, stop learning Roll Beam. I don't want that. If I wanted Water move, I'd get Surf. And I already have someone on my team that can use that. Well, let's see. Maybe some more Surf attacks, Oh! Going for a power-up there. Sinjas is like, I'm going for it! I'm 10 levels behind, so I might as well power up and try and go for that slash, go for that critical hit death. Not gonna get a chance. Okay, what you gonna finish off with? A coughing? That's your finisher? Huh. I'm not really impressed. Though I suppose this area does lend a hand towards water attacks, so it's a lot easier for me to just drown things here. Because I'm getting like, what, a 50% power boost to my moves? So all of a sudden, Surf's, got over like 100 power right now. Just like, BAM! Yeah, I wish I could camouflage my shame in the Delibird run. I mean, seriously. That's a really shameful run to be involved in. Yeah, I suppose that does help. I mean, sometimes I do forget the special abilities of certain Pokemon, since I'm not as familiar with all the abilities, that exist in Gen 3. Freaking Milotic. This thing's annoying. Well, I guess I'll try and power my way through it. Oh, shoot. Water Pulse. And it got the confusion. Gosh darn it. I really didn't need that. Okay, please let me hit it. Ow. Shoot. I'm in a pretty messed up state here. Well, nothing else for it. We're gonna have to switch. I honestly don't know what Oriella can really do here, though. Yeah, I figured you'd probably recover. Milotic's a pain in the butt to get rid of. It's a freaking bulky water type, and those are really annoying. And it's got enough power to be pretty annoying too, especially when you know it's throwing around confusion with water pulse successfully. Because my only option is to basically switch out and keep passing around the buck to see who finally gets a chance to try and kill this thing. And Skullkraken's not got jack squat for moves right now. I mean, hitting this thing, with a flail ain't gonna do much to it, and it's been using its special attack stats so far, so intimidating it's not really gonna do much. Again? Gosh darn it. Every Pokemon I send out keeps getting confused by this damn thing. It's getting on my nerves. Stop it. Seriously. I can't start on any sort of offensive if you keep confusing me. Let me guess, confused, and I just lost the bulk of my... Gosh darn it! Seriously, this shouldn't be such a reliable confusion technique for it. Ugh. Try and get off a shockwave. And of course we hit ourselves. And then basically die to this attack. Ugh. That added power from the rain's really making Water Pulse, just a menace to deal with. Okay, let's hope this is enough to do some serious damage and push it back. Nah, just do jack squat. And I just lost, one of my better Pokemon for dealing with random threats around here. Poseidon, get back out there and try a takedown on it. I'm hoping, using the takedown doesn't put me within, death range here. But I really need to get rid of this thing fast. I can't give it another chance to recover. Oh, come on! Seriously? I am sick of this thing confusing me every bloody time! Because it's bullshit! The sad part is it's got, me in a really bad spot right now, because I got 4 HP left. And now I definitely can't finish it off, no matter what I do. Well, we're gonna have to drop a Hyper Potion on it. And just hope that's good enough. Oh, not gonna recover this turn? Small favor, I guess, but probably recover next turn. Well, good. There's no my luck, I'm gonna get put right back into it, right? Oh no, it did recover. Well, good, I can try and press the offensive then. Okay. Takedown. Seriously, knock this sucker out. Oh, come on. Just a tiny little sliver of health left. It's like it's taunting me. Since it knows for me to keep up with it, I'm gonna have to throw out more takedowns. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice health just to knock this thing's lights out. Just, ugh. It's like dealing with grass types with this team. Deciding, like, get out there and try and use, a takedown. And just hope that does it. Oh, this is a water move? Oh, it's as powerful as Surf, huh? Well, lowering accuracy is nice and all, but don't really care about that. Yeah, just toss that aside. That was ugly. I didn't think I was gonna get that messed up by just one Milotic. Now I'm reminded of why I try and usually to avoid her. Seriously. She's not a fun person to paddle at all. Like, in rain, out here, no. I suppose if I was running an electric team, I'd feel differently since I'd have a counter. I guess that's where the edge is. Ah, darn it. Walked into another bush. Ooh, an Absol. I have to admit, I like the look of it. But we got no reason to catch it, so I'll just move on. Darn hiccups. Ugh, they won't leave me alone. Okay. Whew, just barely got past there. Worry about the berries later. Seriously, I just want to make it to our destination at this point, basically. Yes, power is beyond our understanding in this world, truly. Well, show me what you got, Hex Girl. I doubt your hexes are as impressive as, you know, that one girl, was it Clove from Monokama 2? Oh, you're using a Ralts? Well, I have to admit, I have a soft spot for its evolved form, you know, its final form, but I always have a bit of, you know, caution when using Ralts. That whole, you know, glass jaw syndrome really makes it hard to use sometimes. Seriously, when your Pokemon has a glass jaw, you get really scared of throwing out in just random battles, unless you're really over-leveled. You're like, someone's gonna take advantage of that glass jaw and just, like, BAM! And all of a sudden, you know, you're crying because you're missing, like, 3 of your teeth or something. Ugh. Shoot. Well, I guess I can take a look at your precious Pokemon, but it's not gonna be so precious when I'm done with it. It's gonna be broken. Seriously. A Kecleon. Interesting. Mudshot. Ooh, lost some speed. And being ground type now puts a severe disadvantage. Oh, you might have an undodgeable technique, but it's not gonna hurt me enough to matter. But here, ride the wave, ground type. I suppose that's the one downside to that ability. If your opponent's, you know, using multiple types, you know, they can bounce back and forth and really screw you over. That's a Viper, right? Send out Skullkraken. I mean, Viper, you know, uses poison-type techniques, which means they're all physical attacks, so this should weaken Viper quite a bit. Flail, I guess. Honestly, I'm gonna be waiting for it to weaken me to get anything really out of this. Oh, going for the signature technique. I have to admit, I sort of like Viper. I don't know why. I mean, I don't have the best appeal, greatest love for snakes out there, but I don't know. There's just something about that butcher knife of a tail there. You're like, it looks like it's covered in red blood or something. There's just something sadistic about it. You just gotta love. And you got the demonic red eyes going for it, too. And bloody fangs. So Viper's definitely a killer. It just screams it right there with its whole look, doesn't it? Don't take it seriously. Don't worry, I'm not taking it seriously. Oh yeah, there's the Safari Zone. I ain't got time for it right now. But I'll be going back there later to catch myself a Psyduck. Then I'm gonna have to make my way all the way back, you know, to a certain area to, you know, start trying to breed my Psyduck and Grumpig, so I can get myself, you know, a Psychic Wielding Psyduck. That way, you know, I have set for the ultimate Psyduck in the future. Though, I guess there's one thing we should do before we end this episode. I need to unlock the department store. Which means, you know, taking our rival on in a man-to-man battle. I am not looking forward to trying to take down his, freaking, what? How's his name pronounced? It starts with a G. Unless he evolved it all the way, then it's probably something else. Ugh. Gosh darn, I can't place it right now. Tip of the tongue sort of thing, you know? Just like, ugh. Oh, you're not gonna lose? I guess I could have maybe refused, but screw that. I want to earn my way into the department store. Well, let's do this, Poseidon. First things first, we'll, surf it. Oh, man, it's gonna use double team? Well, I guess if I miss, I got a reason to switch over to, you know, Shinatobe and start going for some shockwaves. That poor Swellow. It was trying so very hard. No. Yeah, I usually don't worry about moves like that. No, he hasn't evolved it. Well, we'll let her have first crack at it. Try and drop some wing attacks into this thing. Or at least a wing attack. Going for Screech. Interesting, but I'm pretty sure your attacks are all special for the most part, unless you know you're packing a headbutt or something. Yeah, that's a special attack, so screeching doesn't really help you. You lowered my physical defense and are there hitting me with a special attack. Are you setting up for someone else? Like your Whalmer or something? Because I wasn't planning on keeping, you know, her in there. Send out Oriel for this. It's just a Numel. Seriously. Well, I'm leaving it up to you to deal with this camel. Seriously, just get rid of it. I so need to evolve her at some point. Got a long list of stuff to work on in this game, I suppose. Well, now. I think we'll send out Dauntless. Come on, Dauntless. I believe in you. Honestly, I imagine Dauntless is gonna lose. But we'll see what we can do here. In comes the Water Pulse. Okay, we can resist that, but probably gonna get confused in all my luck. No, we didn't get confused. Well, good. Drop a Sludge Bomb on it. Man, I was hoping for poison. And now we're confused. Aw, man. Okay, Dauntless. And it knocks itself out. The Dauntless one has been daunted again. Well, let's go with Poseidon then. Go with a takedown attack. Just throw all our weight to try and knock this thing out. Well, that worked. Good. Not as much as I should have, considering, you know, most of my levels are all in one Pokemon right now. Yeah, you do that, man. I got more important things to do. But we now have access to the department store. Which means we can buy Fire Blast. And yeah, I actually can use Fire Blast because, you know, Gyarados can use it. I'm gonna have a surprise for that grass type next time. Until then, see ya.